Welcome to Paradise Gardens. We're over here in the Sunshine Coast of Queensland, and this is my big veggie garden that I got going on. We've got some lemon balm on this side that's growing really well, some curry plant. We've got a bunch of weeds that we need to remove from here as well. I'll take you further down this side, and we've got, this is a mushroom plant. So this mushroom plant I got really small, and this little mushroom plant is now really grown and taken over. So that mushroom plant is full of really good healing properties, and actually tastes really good in stew. As you can see, there's a lot of weeds in this garden. So it's a big garden, and there's a lot of space, a lot to work with. This one over here is a prunella. As you can see, it's a medicinal plant. So I love medicinal plants. I love prunellas. And this over here is a spring onion. I've got some more spring onions on this side, some celery, and some rosemary, which is barely holding on, so obviously it's going to need a lot of work. The dirt over here in the Queensland is it's actually poor soil, so we get a lot of rainfall, which means a lot of that rain washes away the nutrients in the soil. We also have a lot of clay underneath, so a lot of the water will remain underneath in the ground, making the soil very wet, making it really hard for a lot of plants to grow. So there's a lot of work that is required, but yep. What we're going to be doing is doing a lot of getting a lot of these veggie, the weeds removed from inside of the garden, get a lot of that stuff taken out, and we will be planting a plant over here. We've got a bok choy, which we're going to be planting today. So hopefully we have time to do all of that before the sun sets. But yeah, stay tuned. So just trying to tilt the soil up now because the soil is so compact because of all the rain we get out here in the Sunshine Coast. So if you loosen up the soil, it really helps the plants to grow a lot better. I feel like we've got a couple of potatoes here. Unfortunate collateral, but sometimes you just forget that they're over there. But we'll keep tilling and see what else is there. So we can just loosen all this ground up, prepare this ground for our little bok choy plants. That is an old rosemary that's past its prime. So what I'll do now is I'll just rake it, make sure that get the soil nice and even, and remove any bits of the grass that we just don't need, and weeds, stuff like that. Make sure all of that stuff is taken out of the garden. so that we can plant our soil in very good soil. Just like that, just break it out. Make sure you get it all level. But it's the middle of winter right now, and we're not meant to have so much rain in the Sunshine Coast, but as you can see, the soil is just very wet from all the rain we've been having. It's a little bit of odd weather, so usually it's not raining this time of year, but right now it's so like, just the soil is so wet from all the rain we've been having. Removing the old potato plants, stuff we don't need, just to make way and space for our bok choy. I think this area here is going to be really good for the bok choy, so we'll prep this little area here. Just putting the little seedlings in of our bok choys into our little prepared soil that we've prepared. It's very wet, so that'll be very helpful to the bok choys to just drink up all that water and start to grow. I mean, the great thing with a lot of rain during winter is you don't need to water it anymore, which saves on the water bill. It's all about just choosing the best spots, making sure that they are nice and firmly in the ground, and they will grow. That's the great thing with plants, is just a little bit of care and they'll grow and they'll feed your family, and you get a reward from all the hard work and from all the plants that you're planting into the ground. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and stay tuned for more. been a long time since it's been weeded, so there's a lot of weeds growing, and this is going to take quite a while to get through all of this stuff. This is the mushroom plant over here. It's a really good plant actually. It's it actually tastes quite good, and you can just eat the leaves like this. My kids love it, they go nuts for it, and it's just really good for them. It's like a medicinal type plant, so all the healthy properties of, you know, what a medicinal plant would give you is what this plant gives you, but it actually also, it kind of does taste like a mushroom, so it tastes pretty good. So as you can see, there's been a lot of work that's been done in our little veggie garden over here in paradise. A lot of hard work pulling the weeds out. Queensland, Australia gets very hot, so it's also very tropical where we are in the Sunshine Coast. So we get a lot of rainfall, especially during summer. However, this winter we've actually had a lot of rainfall as well. It's 23 degrees and the weather's fantastic. Best beaches in the world. And what we're going to be doing with this garden series is we're just going to keep progressing every single day, doing a little bit of the garden, planting plants, experimenting with different ways of gardening, and we're going to continue to show you guys what it's like living in the Sunshine Coast, and also what it's like gardening in the Sunshine Coast. Like I said, it's very tricky because the soil quality is very bad, so you've really got to work on your soil quality. There's a lot of work that has to be done, and a lot of work needs to be put into your soil. So we're going to be experimenting with this manure, compost. We're going to see what we can come up with to make this look absolutely amazing. It's also, once again, it's also food. It's food for your kids. It just helps you with those grocery bills when things get too expensive. So yeah, stay tuned for more, and thanks a lot.